because these two teams don't play in the same leagues. Obviously, UBC's in U Sports and SFU in the BCIHL, but there's still that rivalry.
Yeah, and the thing I think that's really cool is we haven't seen an SFU UBC hockey game that's been, you know, really hyped up to this degree. Like, this has been, you know, I think the first one in a little while that we've, you know, there's been a huge deal made about it, and I'm really excited to see the hockey action today.
And you know what, a great crowd already here. I mean, both sides of the rink. I mean, this is going to be exciting for sure. Some notes tonight for UBC. Their leading defensive scorer, Jake Lee, will not be playing. He's the only player that has scored a goal this year for their defense. And SFU is also missing, most notably, Jalabert will not be in the lineup.
Huge loss for SFU.
Huge loss indeed. As we await the teams to come out. And we'll have a ceremonial puck drop as well with, I believe, Mayor Mike Hurley, of the mayor of Burnaby.
And the Director of Athletics and Recreation for SFU, Teresa Hansen.
Yes, there are some big names here at this game.
It's the A-list celebrities are out tonight.
They are for sure. Yeah. What are your thoughts on the game? These two teams obviously played in September, and
I think it'll be very interesting. SFU, they had a fairly close matchup against UBC to start out the season, 3-0. You know, I think it was like 50-something saves by the goaltender in that one for SFU, but I'm very interested to see. Obviously, UBC's got a huge mix of speed and size, and obviously they're going to use that, you know, against SFU. SFU's got to play a very mistake-free game. You know, it's one of those games where they might want to play a bit more on the safe side. Yeah, I'm very interested to see. I know SFU, there's a lot of pride. You know, they're the best in the BCIHL right now, and this is a real measuring stick for them to show where they stack up against U Sports and the next week and against the Div 1 teams that come here.
We'll see what SFU can do, as they have certainly gotten better. Obviously beating Trinity Western earlier in the year. They lost to them on Monday.
Well, that was just such a huge win to finally get that, you know, U Sports win. I'm not sure how long it's been since the last time SFU had a win against UBC, but just to have that U Sports win, that's a huge knock to cap. And then the Div 1 win, a lot of milestones.
And then also the game against Alaska, Anchorage, with their win against an NCAA opponent. So this team, I think, believes they can play with these kind of teams.
Well, if there was a team, if there's an SFU team that we've seen that can take it to UBC and can win this, we're definitely watching it tonight.
As we await the player introductions, SFU in their whites, UBC in their blues, and I gotta say, the UBC Thunderbird jerseys, they're pretty nice.
They look like classic jerseys.
PA announcer Don Andrews. You know when Donnie's out, it's a big game. Star-studded affair tonight. Even Burnaby Minor Hockey gets involved. Chris Douglas, captain of UBC. Mitch Ledyard, captain of SFU, doing the ceremonial face-off. As we get set up for O Canada. This might be one of the biggest crowds I've ever seen doing these games. Seen a lot of old jerseys, a lot of UBC jerseys. I think this is going to be a nice big tilt tonight at Bill Copeland Arena. Your starting goaltenders tonight for UBC, number 30, Caden Lane. He's got a 4-2-0 record in his 8 starts. And then on the SFU side, Andrew Henderson, who's only played 4 games this year, but he's got 4 wins.
Yeah, Henderson's been just great. He was kind of eased into the season after, you know, a couple years off. But ever since then, he's been just reliable. It's .75 goals against average, 966 save percentage.
As here we go, SFU UBC in a classic of 2 famed BC universities, as SFU has it in their own zone. Keanu Robinson throws it across ice. It went past Wicks, but he's able to get back to it. He feeds Buddy Johnson. He'll take a shot, pad save by Lane, directed to the near side boards. High and out. SFU gets back. Chu's able to get it out of their own zone. Pouliot made a play. Now battling right near the penalty box. Stepping up was McIndoe. Wicks took it away and threw it into the far corner. Bromhead goes to chase. Smart plays it back for Pouliot. Pouliot finds Smart near side boards. Behind the net, goes over the stick of Pouliot, no danger. He's able to collect. Feeds into the middle, but off the check. And it falls to Mutala. Sasha Mutala, the leading scorer for SFU. Pokes at it, but keeps it in as cross. Throws it back. Puck's poked, not out though. Kept in very nicely there by Jersey Orchard. Now Smith plays it behind the net for UBC. Runner on the boards, Mutala. Throws it in the middle, just out of the reach of Ho. Now skating in. Kindry. Puck's played off the boards as after SFU intercepts and plays it out. Mutala enters the zone, he's got some space. Sasha Mutala drops, whoa, takes a shot. Rebound chance, Henderson makes a save. Rebound, another chance. And it goes to the far corner. Puck's played down low. Battling. Huo's in there. 6'5", Sam Huo. As Jersey Orchard gets the center and sends it down for SFU. Lacasse will chase after it. Getting there first was McDonald for UBC, and the puck's played way out. And that's going to be offside at the SFU line.
You mentioned the size, like just look down, up and down to UBC roster. There's just some big guys. You got a guy like Sam Woe, you said 6'5", but he's also got 6 goals. He's got 17 points. So, you know, big, fast, can score. Those are dangerous guys.
SFU's making some changes. Whistle goes. Faceoff won back by Nick Wicks for SFU. Played out of the SFU zone. Back down. That could be icing, and it will be. And a faceoff in the SFU zone. Two storied universities in British Columbia, not just in sports, but academically as well. As these two schools, I just feel like there's a rivalry no matter what you're in.
There's been a rivalry from day one. If you do a lot of reading on the history, a lot of the rivalry, especially between sports programs, is built in when SFU is built.
Puck's played around behind the SFU net. UBC was controlling it, but Karamishta was able to steal it and lift it high out. Chasing onto it. It's Ben Ward. He's got some space. Ben Ward cuts and scores! Ben Ward! Glove side, and SFU gets the early lead, 1-0.
Wow. Isn't that 2 goals? Isn't that 2 goals in his first 2 games?
That's it for Ben Ward.
He had a goal against Trinity Western, I think, too, didn't he?
He did. He sure did. Ben Ward off to a hard start in these exhibitions, and SFU has taken the lead against UBC on a beautiful pass from Jake Karamishta.
What a goal, yeah. He just has that secret, he knows the spots for these U-Sport teams.
That was the first shot for SFU, and they got one. Now giveaway here, Buddy Johnson. He'll take a shot. Lane directs it to the corner. Bromhead tried to play it around for Johnson. Pouliot got in the way. That was a battle in the corner. Chu in the corner, doused. Back to Pouliot. He'll take a shot looking for a deflection. Henderson makes the save and it's played out and down. Wicks is going to try to eliminate the icing. He can't get there in time, and it'll be a face-off in the SFU zone. There's only a few minutes in.
Just a huge goal by SFU. You know, one of the things that we see a lot of times, you know, the games start out fairly even, but, you know, SFU at some point gets maybe grinding down a little bit, but to start the game with the control really in their hands,
yep.
The goal lead is huge.
Face-off won back by SFU. Chu right on the boards. Bromhead trying to get it out. He eventually kicks it out. Following up with Lambos for UBC in their own zone. Feeds it to Williams. Josh Williams finds Lambos. He gets crunched by Robinson at the line, but offside was the call. And a face-off outside the SFU zone. Bit of a slow start to this game.
A lot of icings.
Yeah.
A lot of whistles.
It's just, you know.
And that's probably not really a bad thing for SFU. You know, when you're facing a really speedy opponent, like UBC is, you know, just slow down the pace of the game. You're probably not really opposed to that.
Referees telling, we got some Canada West referees, and of course BC hockey referees, as they all are. Lambos at center, dumps it in for UBC. Chin plays it back. Orchard waits for it. Off the boards and out. Coltolero will chase after it. Gets there, but the reach of Smart was able to guide it around the boards. It's almost kept in by SFU, but then backed out by Williams. Cross. Near side, red line and dump. Coltolero's there. Tried to find Orchard, and then it was swept out by Smart, and that puck will go all the way down in. Another icing and a face-off, this time in the UBC zone. Face-offs. It was almost won by SFU, but a good job by Josh Williams to steal it away for UBC and get it down in deep. Tishka's battling with Williams now. Mutala's in there. He gets hit by Lacasse, but Mutala's able to get to the point. Shot! Glove save by Henderson, and he'll hold on for the whistle on the shot from Smith.
Sasha Mutala, as you mentioned, who leads UBC in scoring, has a bit of ECHL experience. Actually briefly played with Colorado Eagles and the Utah Grizzlies of the ECHL. So a little bit of pro experience there.
A little bit, yeah.
And, you know, one of the top guys in their roster, and it shows.
It's his first season with UBC. Quo's able to steal the puck away, and he gets it to Mutala, who tries to take a shot. It's blocked. And now Karamishnev. Cross ice. Wicks. Oh, it almost worked to Bromhead. It just went under his stick, and now Mutala pulls it away for UBC. Quo comes in. 2-on-2. Tries to dance around Karamishnev. Good stick. Throw it into the middle. Mutala checked right as he got it. And then Quo misses it. Wicks falls. Puck still into the UBC as Kindry spins around and dumps it in deep. Tishka battling with Mutala. Quo comes in to help out. Into the middle. Kindry down low. Mutala takes it off the boards. Back to the point. McDonald shoots, looking for a tip. It hit somebody. It was Karamishnev, and he dumps it down, and that should be another icing against SFU. UBC is currently 5th in Canada West with a 10-4 record, but they're only 6 points out of first.
Well, you just look at that, I think that second to 5th spot, it's really in tight. They got a pretty good cushion against 6th and 7th for the final playoff spots. So UBC's in a pretty good position and with a strong second half.
It's our first game back from the break. Good to get some game experience before going right back into the season. Karamishnev tried to bank it off the boards and fanned on it. Puck's played in deep. McNabb took a shot looking for a tip. It went wide. Now thrown on net. Now the puck's thrown into the middle, and it's cleared away by SFU. Douglas. He gets checked right as they enter the zone. Now puck's loose. It gets back to Robinson, who finds Chu. Ward tried to chip it in deep. He unfortunately was not over the line, so it's an offside with 14:26 to go in this first period.
UBC with a really strong cycling game early. It's really able to cycle that puck in the SFU zone. Obviously, that's something SFU's got to watch out for and prevent.
Done well so far. Lacasse tried to win the draw. He gets booted out, and Kyle Berg will come in, and Sandu will win the draw. UBC back behind their own net. An absolute big hit from Jacob Lacasse, as he likes to bring the physicality, and he's not afraid. Now battle in the corner, pulled away Lambos. Behind the net, cross ice, finds Noah Form. Sandu into the zone, leaves it for Douse, tries to throw it in the middle, but a good skate by Robinson to find Berg. Now Ward kind of skated backwards for a moment. He's going to get there. Icing's waved off. Ben Ward into the middle. Chu was there, but his stick was tied up and wasn't able to get a shot away. Robinson steps up, gets around Form, and then played down. Now waiting for behind the net. Smart. Ledyard just may have got enough of it. McIndoe reaches it in the end, though. Cross steps in front of him. Ledyard finds Hilton. Hilton off the boards and down. It gets past Pouliot. That could be icing, but Bromhead. Ooh, Bromhead's got good speed, and he tried. And that's going to be a penalty every single time.
Be interesting to see as this game goes on how how rough these two teams get. Obviously, they don't really see each other a lot, but
are they going to give coincidentals? Or is it a Bromhead issue? Nothing? Okay.
Huh.
So I guess the icing call stands with nothing happening. All right, referees just, let him play a bit, which is fair. Cross, Chin. Bromhead tips it out, and Hilton battling a bit of an ankle injury, but he's okay now. He finds Ledyard, but it was just behind him. And coming back with McIndoe. Rask tries to throw across ice. Hilton knocks it down. Center, red line, down. Lane comes out of his net, plays it over to Smart. And now Rask skating through neutral ice. He's trying to get through everybody. He gets checked right as he entered the SFU zone. Now Orchard gets around McIndoe. Lost control of the puck, though, and it's played back by Matthew Smith. Near side boards. Battling the puck. Still in as Wicks backs it down. Johnson gets checked before he gets to the puck. McIndoe's able to pull it away. Passes across ice. Rask wasn't able to control, but he eventually reaches in, backhands it down, and an icing call against UBC, and a face-off all the way back in the Thunderbird zone.
SFU Hockey would like to thank tonight's sponsor, East Van Brewing Company, located at 1675 Venable Street in Vancouver. That's 1675 Venable Street.
Face-off won back eventually by SFU, bit of a scramble. And Coltolero, weak shot, patted away by Lane. McDonald backhands it, but it went off the skate and ends up on the stick of the UBC, and they clear it down. And Karamishchev throws it right on Lane. And now McDonald leaves it for Smith. On his own net, looking to start. Goes over to McDonald, who plays it off the boards, but that went and hit a UBC player on the bench. And the whistle goes for the face-off back just outside the UBC zone.
So far, pretty tight game. Shots pretty even. 2 for SFU, 3 for UBC.
SFU has the all-important goal, courtesy of Ben Ward.
That's a huge goal.
Face-off went, but it looks like Kindry's been kicked out of the draw. And Mutala will take it against Wicks. 2 of the leading scorers for each team. As Nick Wicks, as the puck, I don't know where it went. I think it went into the UBC bench, but yeah, Nick Wicks, 11 games played, he's got 27 points.
He's just been one of the best players for his team since he came last season, mid-season. He's just been tearing it up. He's got some Div 1 experience. He's just been great.
Union, I believe, he played at. As Robinson tried to get it past Mutala. He didn't let that happen. Now the puck's batted away. Keon looking for Mutala. Robinson. Johnson with check by Lambos. Now Huo comes in to help. Johnson's able to pull it away while he gets stick checked by Huo, but he's able to skate away. Into the UBC zone, Wicks. Looking for the tip, he got it! Bromhead was streaking in and he gets the tip away, but Lane with good position. He's able to make a save. Now cross ice looking for Kindry, he was a little slow. And the puck just too far ahead of him. He throws it into the boards. Cross ice looking for somebody. Chu, Bromhead. That's gonna be icing unless Hamilton can, and he won't. As Pouliot beats out the icing and then a face-off in the SFU zone.
That's a great scoring chance by SFU.
It was. Came out of nowhere, kind of.
That's what SFU's kind of keep doing. They just, get those scoring chances, as you say, kind of out of nowhere. And
Atkinson wins the draw for UBC, but it's pulled away by Bromhead. He gets in, dumps it into the far corner. Hamilton tried to play it behind the net. UBC steals it away. Now they give it away. Ben Ward into the middle looking for Berg. It went under his stick. And now turning away is McNabb. Tried to find Atkinson, but the puck's chipped and stolen away. Ward's chasing after it. Behind the net, tried to throw it in front and lost control. Penalty coming up. And it looks like it's against UBC, and SFU is going to get the first power play of the game. It's going to be a holding call.
I was definitely curious as to who's going to get the penalty there. It kind of looked a little bit like, it could have been called either way.
As Ryan Pouliot is going to head to the box. He's not too pleased about it, but
huge chance for SFU to add to their lead. I think throughout the year, SFU's maybe struggled a little bit at home on the power play.
Yeah.
But, what a great chance for a confidence booster to go against UBC. And
definitely a hot and cold power play, SFU is.
And pot one in.
Well, they're out there with Lacasse, Wicks, Bromhead, Karamishchev, and Ledyard on the D. Puck's won back by SFU. Karamishchev being watched by Rask. Karamishchev behind the net. Stops up. Looking for somebody in the middle. Decides to play it back to the point where Wicks is. Wicks down low. Ledyard back to Wicks. Back to the point, Karamishchev. Wicks, top of the circle, shoots! It got through. I don't think Lane saw it, but it missed. Now the puck's cleared out. Henderson comes out to play it as Douse was coming. And Wicks uses his body to evade the check. Now Wicks comes in. He's got speed. He gets around. Nick Wicks, sharp angle shot. Save made by Lane. And a hold on for a whistle.
I see in our game notes that we have some special guests in the building tonight from the Down Syndrome Research Foundation.
It's great to see all these people here.
Yeah, it's great to see, you know, the support from the community, support from sponsors,
Yep.
and support from local organizations. We're happy to have them here.
And even both teams, too. Makes the game better. I see a lot of blue and yellow out here. Or blue and gold? Are they gold?
I'd probably say gold. It's hard.
Yeah. If you work at UBC, tell us, please. Shot on, save Wade by Lane. Robinson keeps it in. They're still on the power play for just under a minute. Puck jamming in the lane. The puck's still loose. And it's just outside and cleared away by UBC. Coltolero shoots. Lane, I don't think saw it again. Too much traffic. Whistle goes, nets off. And a face-off in the UBC zone with 39 seconds to go in the Pouliot power penalty.
That was a pretty close chance. The puck right there. SFU, it's it, right? So far tonight, in addition to the goal, have had probably the best high danger chances.
The face-off's coming outside the Thunderbird zone. Face-off's won back by UBC. McDonald off the boards, just a little too hard for Atkinson to control, but Ledyard taps it back. Wicks back to Karamishnev as the #1 unit. Back out. Wicks. Over center, dumps it in. Bromhead meets it on the other side. Douglas battling Lacasse there. Ledyard's the one that comes away. Throws it in the middle. Wicks is open. He shoots. I don't know if Lane saved that or was blocked. Either way, it stays out. Wicks. Time running out. Wicks, Ledyard, Pouliot's out of the box. And oh, it's almost tipped in. Atkinson was reaching to block the pass, but it almost went into his own net. Now pulling away is Smith for UBC off the boards. He finds Atkinson and they enter the zone. Atkinson stops, circles, shot. Karamishev's stick. Now the puck's loose as Henderson wasn't able to control it. And now able to get it out. Jacob Taylor-Chow for SFU. Leaves it for Hilton. Enters the zone, stumbles a bit. He gets checked from behind from Lambos. Nothing. Okay. Yep, there it is.
Cross check there.
Yep. He didn't get called for the first one, but it's the second one.
Pushed his luck.
That comes in. And SFU's going right back to the power play. Thanks to a Johnny Lambos cross-checking penalty.
And, you know, they didn't end up scoring that first power play, but SFU had a lot of good looks. I really, you know, it's actually probably one of the better power plays I've seen this year from SFU at home. So if they can kind of continue that energy, have a few more good looks, hopefully, you know, convert one. A really big chance here for SFU.
We'll see. As their second power play has begun, they win the draw. Coltolero at the circle, looked for a shot, it got deflected. Berg finds Robinson. Coltolero, one-time chance, a little too far out of reach. And he wires it wide. Berg. Tried to get it down low, but a good stick by UBC, but it's almost kept in. But they avoid the offside call as the puck's dumped into their own end. And now, Jersey Orchard. All-name team, Jersey Orchard. Leaves it for Robinson. And now he'll start out. Berg. Ooh, he had Buddy Johnson, but it took a deflection, went over his stick. Orchard. Berg. Coltolero. Fumbles the puck, unable to keep it in. And SFU will have to restart. Douglas right on Robinson. Really on Robinson. SFU's changing, so it's really just Robinson, but a great pass by Keanu Robinson to find Nick Wicks. Enters the zone. Wicks, back to the point. Robinson, his stick broke. And now he's got to go back, but Douglas lost control of it as Lacasse comes back to help out. Off the boards, Wicks has it.
Nice pass.
Wicks tries to backhand it in. Atkinson got in the way. Smith, checked by Bromhead, but he's able to control and pull it around for Pouliot. Lacasse rubs him out on the boards. Puck still loose. Not out as Karamishta plays it back in. Lacasse behind the net. Now played off the boards by Ledyard. Now Wicks with a one-time chance. Lane makes the save. Wicks controls it again. Plays it back to Karamishta, near side point. Rides to the middle. Off the boards, it was behind Ledyard. Penalty is about to expire here. As Lacasse plays it back to Karamishta. Takes a shot looking for a tip intentionally. Now Wicks comes in. Wicks dancing, moving, takes a shot. Save made by Lane. Now the puck's cleared out by UBC. Tishka goes back to play it. UBC's changing. They're trying to make a quick play. Puck's dumped in by Paylor Chow. Keon. Nice pass. It's tipped in by Rask. Puck's running around the boards as SFU gets to it first. McDonald plays it back in. Williams wasn't able to control it. Now it's picked up by Chu. Chu backhands it down. Doesn't get it very deep as McDonald intercepts halfway through. Cross ice. Keon. McDonald. Ooh, and a bit of a giveaway, but unfortunately it's just been Ward. Is he able to control it? No. As Rask comes back to help out, but Paylor Chow's putting on the forecheck. Around the boards, McDonald. Puck went really high up. SFU gets control of it. Thrown to the near side. Hilton. Pokes it away. Ward tries to get it in deep. Hilton finds it in the near side corner. Thrown into the middle for Ward. Well, he wasn't able to control it, and it's played down by Keon. Chu giving away to Williams, but all he can do is play it down because Matala was in an offside position. Tristan Cross has it behind his own net. 4:32 to go in this first period. SFU still up 1-0. Bromhead, Orchard spun around. He always able to control it. He does eventually control it. Still got it. Turns, shoots. Lane had to make a save. And he holds on for a whistle.
Tonight's first period brought to you by Quorum Group, celebrating 30 years of building communities. You know, again, I think with that second power play, it took a little longer for them to set up, but another pretty good power play by SFU. They've had some good looks. I've really liked the way they played this first period so far.
It's been pretty relentless for SFU thus far. Not much going on for UBC as Mutala throws it right in on Henderson. And he's able to play it to round a chin, but then give it away and a shot on. And Henderson makes the save again. That's their 6th shot of the game.
I might have held on to that one, but no harm, no foul.
It's a bit of a track meet after all those stops for those 2 power plays. It was pretty...
Now just quick shots, shots and cover. You know, just get one of those shots off, hope it goes in.
Hey, you never know, right? I don't know what happened there, but Wicks got kicked out of the faceoff. As they finally drop the puck. And SFU's able to maintain control. Then Lee lost it. Now the puck comes not out, it's kept in, shot by Huo. And a blocker save by Henderson. Kindry battling with Chin. Wicks is in there. Now the puck's pulled away by SFU. Bromhead backhands it high and out. Lee chases after. Lambos checked. Now the puck's fed to Mutala. With speed through the... He cuts in, shot, mates! But a save by Henderson as the whistle goes, as I think the net came off, as Mutala uses his size and speed to try and make a scoring chance, and it was a good one.
Really dangerous chance. I kind of thought maybe, you know, he might try and pass it off, but you know, maybe just not enough room, and ultimately when you see him barreling down, you gotta be a little bit scared.
Yeah. Face off outside the SFU zone. Ledyard wins a draw over Jordan Sandu, who's a 5th-year player for UBC.
fairly young team. I think no fourth years I spotted.
Nope.
And
He's the only one that's above. The only one above 3, and there's only a few after above 3, or at 3. Excuse me. A lot of first and second years for UBC, and they seem to be doing pretty well out in Canada West. Now battle just outside the UBC zone. UBC does end up with control. They enter the zone. Doused, left tip for Form, and it goes in.
Oh,
what?
That was a tough one, yeah.
I'm not too sure who actually put it in. I wonder if it was a deflection.
It just kind of looked like it just, nobody, you know, Henderson might have not seen that.
Yeah, maybe. Seems like it's James Form's goal.
Just going in at like a weird angle. That's a tough one for SFU to take. You know, really strong first period. And
yep. 2:40 to go, and we're all even up. Here between SFU and UBC. SFU wins the draw. Berg tips it down. McDonald around the boards. It's out of the reach of Douglas, but following up is Atkinson if he can get around Tishka, but a good stick from Matt Tishka. He's able to get it in deep, now battling. Cutting into the middle with Douglas, but he got stick checked at the last second, lost control. SFU does get it out. McDonald tries the pass, he finds Atkinson. Atkinson trying to use his body, but a good job by Tristan Cross. Not allowed a good shot away. Atkinson into the middle, McDonald. Unable to control it, and it goes right to Henderson, and he's able to hold on for a whistle. Shots 11-9 in favor of UBC now, as they've upped the pressure after those 2 power plays.
But UBC definitely during the 5-on-5 play, they've been a strong team. They've been cycling well. You know, they've looked dangerous off the rush. But yeah.
Shot on by McIndoe. Deflected wide into the corner. Bromhead tried to lift it out, didn't go anywhere. Chin now Bromhead again, but it's kept in by Smart. Smart has Williams, he's got a wide open net, throws it into the middle, it's kept out, rebound chance, no! Oh my goodness, UBC should have had another.
I am shocked that did not go in. The number of chances there just with the wide open net. He skated in, when he first skated in, he just had the eye like of the wide open net, but just took maybe a little bit too long to shoot. And
Bromhead's in the box, I'm not too sure what for, but
that was just
wow.
A wild sequence. Like
Henderson seemed out of position, then it was thrown back in.
Well, it totally looked like it was going behind Henderson into the net. And I don't know, maybe I blinked for a second and somehow it did not go in.
He seemed to just bat it across, not forward. Delay, oh, Bromhead might have knocked it off intentionally.
That's probably not a bad play, really.
Not really. As a shot on, it goes wide. McNabb, top of the circle, plays it back to McDonald. UBC's first power play attempt. As McNabb tries to go cross ice for a tip in. And good stop by Chu, and Ledyard turns and clears it down. Lane drops it for McDonald. And they'll restart. Into the last minute of play of this first period as McNabb skates in. He takes a shot, tried to high blocker, it goes over the net. Lacasse wasn't able to get it out. McDonald keeps it in. Finds Kindry. Into the middle, tipped on. Atkinson, it went wide. McNabb. Back to McDonald. Shoots, good skate by Tishka as the puck stays in. Down low, Douglas. Cross ice, it went through Atkinson. McNabb. Shot on by Douglas, puck's in the middle! And another chance gone away from UBC. Now McNabb has to go to get it. 25 seconds to go in the penalty, or sorry, the period, 45 to go in the penalty. McNabb. Uh-oh. Shot on, took a deflection, went wide. And Lacasse is feeling the effects after that shot block. As Douglas lost his glove, and I think an SFU player might have hit it. And that's UBC wanted some help, but
looks to be okay.
Skating on his own, which is a plus. 15 seconds to go, he's probably just gonna go right to the room.
Some UBC looking really dangerous in that power play. Just the ability to cycle that puck and just where they're set up. Like, man, they had some dangerous looks there.
15.3 to go in the period.
I think this is where, you know, if you're SFU, you're just like watching that clock tick down, just hoping it ends soon.
Get a dump.
Regroup.
Get a dump in.
Regroup in the intermission.
Sam Ho on the faceoff for UBC against Mitch Ledyard, and Ledyard wins it. Cross is helping out, but he lost his stick. Somebody did in there. Now the puck's run around by Ho, but unfortunately, Smart wasn't there. So he has to come out, and I think he'll just let this time go, as it does. Pretty entertaining first period between these two old rivals, and it'll end 1-1.
Yeah, great first period. You know, with a full, you know, fairly full house here. Fans are getting their worth in this first period. SFU looking really dangerous to start, but UBC really showing at the end of the period their speed and their skill.
We are in for a good one for the rest of this game, and we'll be back for the second period of SFU and UBC. welcome back inside Bill Copeland Arena here. Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar for this exhibition game between UBC and SFU, the rivalry. That really stands the test of time. Austin, pretty great first period between these two teams.
Yeah, SFU started out the gate just really good. Like they, really strong play, early goal. But UBC by the end of that period really showed their speed. I don't know if I want to take another penalty if I'm SFU against that UBC team. That power play just looked deadly. SFU was probably pretty lucky not to let another goal in on that. Let's do a bit of a scoring summary. Ben Ward opened up the scoring for SFU at 2:17 in, giving SFU the lead. And then James Form scored for UBC at 17:20 into the period. That was a tough goal for against SFU.
It was.
And really after that, we saw UBC really kind of take control of the game. I think, SFU, that's sort of where you go into the dressing room. You got still 21 seconds left to kill in this penalty, and you really have to regroup from there. They started out really strong against this UBC team. I really liked how they looked on those two power plays too. I was really curious how SFU power play would match up against UBC, but a lot of great chances. And
got to be kicking themselves a bit, not capitalizing on either power play, because they came in quick succession.
For sure.
But yes, Bromhead still on the box for, as you mentioned, 20 seconds. SFU won the draw and dumped it back into the UBC zone. Mutala finds Pouliot. Dumped in. Nice bounce off the stanchion. Robinson's able to follow it, and he's able to get it down, and that should just about do it. Bromhead's back on the ice. Now we're back to even strength here. Smart being washed by Wicks. Near side, whoa. Now Smart. Up to Kindry, but he gave it away, and now coming in. It's Orchard, he takes a shot, took a deflection, went wide. Backhand chance, it goes wide again. Ledyard, far side, drops it for Robinson. He'll take a shot, it took a deflection, Lane doesn't have it. Puck's cleared to the side. Huge check by Bromhead as the puck's gotten out and into the SFU zone. Robinson finds Ledyard, cross ice, finds Bromhead, nice pass. Logan Bromhead, he'll take a shot, it's high, save made by Lane. Now UBC has it, trying to get it out was Pouliot. Whoa, being checked. Orchard. Whoa, gets it to Smith. Matthew Smith. Waiting for a change to happen, and he'll start out as he feeds it ahead to McNabb as he tries to cut in. It's cleared away by Henderson. Whistle goes as the net came off. I think Henderson brought it back pretty cleanly, but the whistle goes nonetheless. And a face-off.
Couple good chances for SFU early on, especially, starting a period short-handed. We have another sponsor to thank. Today's sponsor, Zena's Chocolate Boutique. Zena's Chocolate Boutique is based in Copeland and serves much of the Lower Mainland with delicious sweets for special occasions.
They made a nice chocolate box for us that I saw, apparently. Not for us, but, because we don't get it.
Yeah, where'd I get?
Yeah, we don't get it. Austin, you know this by now. We broadcasters don't get this.
I'm still waiting for the pizza.
We're still waiting for the pizza, but they showed me the box, and it said SFU Hockey on it. It was all nice and cute. Some macarons in there. As UBC with a chance in the backside, as McNabb almost had a good shot, but it was blocked. Smith at the point, takes a shot, it's blocked. McDonald, Atkinson, McNabb, spinning and turning. Leaves it for Atkinson. Checked. Douglas. McDonald steps up, plays it behind the net. McNabb. Chin stepped in front of that, but McNabb seals right back. Now Douglas at the top of the circle, shot, save made by Henderson. And it was just out of the reach of Atkinson for the rebound, and UBC will go for a change. Puck's cleared down by SFU as they'll change. UBC quick ahead, tipped on by Rask. Going down to it is Williams. Backhand to the far side there, McIndoe. Puck sent right back down by UBC as SFU lost control as they tried to break out. Now Williams steps in front of Wicks. Gets around Karamishchev. Turns around, cuts in, top of the circle, shoots wide. Lambos, shot blocked by Wicks. Off the boards and out. Puck comes down, Bromhead was chasing after, but good stick by Keon. Puck's played back into the SFU zone. Chin slaps at it, gets it out. Took a bounce, Coltolero finds Wicks. Wicks, far side Johnson, takes a shot, save made by Lane. Puck's loose, and it ends up with Lambos. Fans on his pass, I think, but it worked out as Williams follows up and dumps it into the SFU zone. Tishka, near side off the boards and out. Hilton tried to tip it forward, but a good stick by Sandu. SFU gains control, Orchard throws it across ice, Hilton's there. And now Hilton takes a shot. Bit of a weak one, and Lane follows it and holds on for the whistle from.
Not a bad start for SFU this period. I was really curious how they'd respond. UBC really turned up the heat there at that end of that first period, but SFU's come out and they've, with a few chances of their own, they don't look too rattled.
Nope, they look right in their element. Face-off one back by SFU. Jennings will take a shot. Lane saw it the whole way and he'll hold on for a whistle. There's definitely a lot of SFU teams here. I've seen some football players. I see the swimming team. SFU supporting each other.
I think, yeah, the athletes really do support each other. I remember one of the previous games, the SFU football team, they're loud.
They were fun. Jennings takes a shot as the puck tipped. It goes over the net. Puck shot on. Another save. Berg back to the point. Shot blocked. Then cleared away by Noah Form. Now the puck's played back in. Not too sure what's happening down there as Ward was in a battle with Pouliot. And now Pouliot has the puck. Finds James Form, who finds Sandu. Sandu comes in, he'll take a shot, blockered away by Henderson. Ward, just out of the reach of him. The puck's poked back towards the SFU blue line. Now Robinson pulls it away. Just out of the reach of Orchard. Goes to the stick of James Form, feeds it away to Smart. Finds Mutala, over to Huo. Shot, high over the net. Kept in by Smart. Run around the boards, far to side, it's Kindry to Mutala. Dancing around the blue line. Steps up, thrown into the middle, and a good shot by Smart. Puck still loose, I don't know where it is, it's in. I think it was Mutala that finally put it in, and it's more unlucky, I think, than anything. Or maybe it was Huo, I'm not even too sure. It's just a flurry of sticks. But UBC has taken the lead, it's 2-1.
They're a tough one. UBC's just been dangerous tonight. They've, you know, you don't really want to give them too much time. You don't want to let them too close into the net. They're pretty relentless too. We've seen that a few times where they just keep going for it. They keep pushing.
Face off one back by the Thunderbirds as they backhand it in. Cross, Johnson, tipped it on, now Wicks. Oh, now a chance here. Nick Wicks, unable to control it. Douglas stole it away. Now Wicks steals it back, but I think he's gonna get a high sticking call. As the stick came up. And UBC's going back to the power play.
That's
0 for 1.
That's a tough time for a penalty. We saw that first power play by UBC. It was just so dangerous. Now they've got a real chance to really give themselves a cushion their lead.
And not a guy you want to send to the box either, Nick Wicks. .47 left in this second period. And UBC wins the draw on their second power play. Mutalo plays the point. Over to Huo. Back to Smart. Mutala. Shot on! And I think Henderson might have got a piece of it. Net comes off. As Sam Huo was credited with the goal, and Smart gets the assist. There's an early chance for UBC on the power play. Face off one, Smart going down the wall, played back to the point, I think by Huo. Williams finds Smart. Whoa. Back to Smart. Cross ice. Mutala drops it for Smart. He'll shoot. Well, I don't really think Anderson saw it. He was just in good position and was able to track it just at the last second, maybe. Williams back to Smart. Whoa. Thinking about it. Back to the point. Smart on the one-time chance. It goes wide. Mutala. Down low. Puck swept around. Whoa. Top of the circle. Cross ice. Out of the reach. Mutala off the boards. Now back to Whoa. He's got some space. Steps up. He'll shoot. Saved by Henderson. Williams. Whoa. Deciding what he wants to do with it. Plays it back to the point where Smart is. Whoa. Smart. Mutala wants it, but he's not getting it. Whoa. Bounces over his stick. He's able to control, but he's getting watched by Karamishnev. Smart. Penalty coming up to SFU. Uh-oh. Backhand chance. Henderson makes a save. But I think Karamishnev's going off, and it's going to be a slashing call. And that's exactly what it is. And SFU's about to be on a 5-on-3 for 35 seconds. And
you just see how UBC is so dangerous on their power play. They just create so much time and space. Like, you know, they're just really able to do what they want without really much fear of, you know, losing the puck or anything.
Kindry. McNabb with the one-time chance. Or sorry, McDonald, excuse me. Might have hit Douglas as he's feeling the effects as the puck's cleared away by SFU. 10 seconds to go on the penalty to Wicks. UBC enters the zone. McDonald. Wicks is out of the box, is now 5-on-4. McDonald takes a shot. I think Lacasse got a piece of it and it's deflected away, but a good poke check by UBC. Kindry shoots, glove, save Henderson. And he holds on for the whistle. One penalty killed for SFU.
Just some dangerous shots too. Like, you know, that might have not been the, you know, the scariest shot, but just the speed that the UBC guys are able to get off their shots.
Wicks is taking his time. Face-off was won back by SFU. Chin was trying to get it out. Puck's running around, it goes over the stick of Mutala, and Hamilton almost got there, but Smart was able to get there first for UBC. Hamilton putting on the forecheck. Whoa. Played back to the far corner where Mutala is. Sasha Mutala. Now a good giveaway here. It's Justin Lee with Jack Hamilton. In comes Justin Lee. Shoots! Scores! No! What?
Oh, wow.
How did that not go in? I'm not too sure. That went through lane and it might have hit the post, I guess. As Mutala clears it down into the SFU zone. Cross checked at the second. 30 seconds to go on the penalty to Karamishnev. SFU will happily keep it in this corner. Ledyard's in there. Williams is in there. UBC finally pulls it away. Mutala, Smart, shot, save made by Henderson. Holds on for the whistle. Man, I wish we had a replay right now. How did SFU not score shorthanded there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw the same thing. It looked like it was in, but the angle must have been that weird angle. And
it must have just hit the post. That's my best assumption. And right where he's standing, you know, the goalie was blocking that post that it hit kind of thing. I don't know. Face-off one back, Keon. Shot by Pouliot, it's blocked, and you heard that one on Chu. And he's feeling that one.
Hurt. Really struggling there.
You hope it's just a stinger. Not something, you know, more serious, but looks kind of putting weight on it.
Yeah, you just hope, you know, maybe it's just that moment, like you said, stinger sits down on the bench, but.
Not a guy you want to lose if you're SFU. And it's always unfortunate to see an injury in, you know, an exhibition game, you know.
Well, in any game, yeah.
Well, any game, but I mean, like, more so, I feel like. Face-off was won back by UBC, but a quick stick by Bromhead steals it away, and he dumps it in. He'll chase. Lane plays it over. Penalties expired, or back to even strength, and SFU 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. As Bromhead backs that into the near side corner. James Form trying to clear it out. Plays it back to Keon. Found Pouliot, who played it ahead to Form and dumped it in. Tishka. Now Garrett Hilton. Used to play for Selkirk College in the BC IHL. SFU thought they got the tip there, but no dice. And have an icing call in the faceoff in the SFU zone. Just about midway through this second period. UBC's still up 2-1, but a huge kill.
Yeah, I thought, you know, that first penalty kill, that looked really dicey for SFU. They were allowing UBC a lot of time and space, but that second penalty kill, all credit to SFU, you know.
As
a good chance.
UBC does make a goalie change as Lane, sorry, goes out of the game. 1 goal on 15 shots. As Garrett Hilton skates in, and Nick Wicks. Tishka tried to take a shot, but no dice. The UBC is putting in Doran Ludig. Hasn't played much this year for the Thunderbirds. Coltolero one-hands it into the middle, and Ludig some quick action as he gloves it down in a face-off in the UBC zone.
Might as well give a shout out to tonight's second period sponsor, Faceoff's Meat and Deli, located at 4156 Hastings Street, Burnaby.
We like a good deli.
Oh yeah, that'd be good right now if we had a plate of deli meat.
Yeah, a little charcuterie board, something, you know, cheeses. Tristan Cross feeds it down to Coltolero, who throws it into the middle. Lacasse, I think, was skating by the net, but he's able to control it. They switch Coltolero now. Plays it back into this corner. Lacasse plays it back to the point. Chin. Oh, he lost control of it. Now Douglas is skating onto it. Chance for a 2-on-1 here for UBC. Douglas trying to get speed, but a good back check from Chin. Puck, I think that went through the crease. I'm not too sure how that puck, what happened there, but anyway. Puck's cleared down. Cross will chase after it. No, I thought he got a tip. He did not. We are pretty far away, so do not tell me. But that is an icing call on a face-off in the SFU zone. Face-off to the left of Henderson. And UBC wins a draw. Sam Ho wins it. Now it's played back to the point. Mutala's up there. Over to this Form, Noah Form. Took a shot, save was made, and then he tried again, and the puck went over the net. Now to play for a whistle. Another face-off. Because when there hasn't been a bunch of whistles, it's been pretty fast for both teams.
Yeah.
Nice to see. UBC wins a draw. Quick tip to Mutala. I think that was a bit of a set play.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice looking play.
But Henderson stopped that one.
Yeah, saw it all the way through.
He saw that play and was like, nah, I've seen this in the book before. Wicks and Huo. UBC ends up winning it. A shot blocked by Wicks. On a shot from Noah Form.
Wicks skating a little bit, like, you know, feeling that.
Bodies flying everywhere. Referees, players, everybody's saying it. Now Mutala. Form. Off the boards, back to Mutala. Now cross ice. Lemos. Looks like a penalty's coming up to SFU again. Not too sure what for. My bet is a Buddy Johnson slash, but it didn't look like much of a slash to me. Both the extra skaters on the ice. As Mutala will skate through. Tries to find form, but Wicks with a good interception. And it will be a slash, and it will be to Buddy Johnson. I really don't know if I agree with that one, but that's the way the referees call it. And a fourth power play for UBC is coming up.
Well, the last penalty kill for SFU is pretty, like the last couple of penalty kills were pretty good for SFU, and you know, UBC's look dangerous, but SFU's shown that they can kill.
UBC 0 for 3 on the power play so far tonight. As McDonald finds Kindry, cross ice, back to McDonald. Kindry shoots, blocked. McNabb. McDonald, fanned on the pass, but it stayed in. Kindry over his stick off the boards, is able to control. Kindry back to the point, McDonald. McNabb, top of the circle, shoots! Hit his own man in front, that was Atkinson. And then he tried to backhand it, but Henderson is all over that. Holds on, makes a save for a whistle.
That's always the danger of being the net front guy. I know when I'm playing with the net front guy in ball hockey, I probably get more shots from my own teammates.
Yeah.
Hit me than I redirect in the net.
Yeah, I've tried hand-eyeing that kind of stuff. It's harder than it looks. You know, I played baseball, but it's not the same. As Nick Wicks goes through neutral ice and enters the UBC zone, stops up, stumbles. As you hear a bit of a gasp from the crowd. It's nice when you have this large crowd, you hear that kind of stuff. As Atkinson gets through the checks and gets into the SFU zone. Into the corner, checked by Robinson. Runner on the boards by Douglas, and it goes past Kindry, and it comes out. McDonald played to Kindry. Into the middle, Douglas. Checked and cleared down by SFU. Ben Ward, he's got a step. Doesn't get there before McIndoe. And now McDonald. Up ahead, he finds Whoa. Whoa lost control of it, and SFU is able to get it out of their zone. But Smart was right there. Mutala. Cross ice, Williams back, and no! It stayed out. I think it got the post, and then it got Henderson on a beautiful passing play from UBC. But the puck stays out.
We've seen some wild bounces today and like just sure goals not go in.
McIndoe. Back to Jonathan Smart. Smart. Over to Williams, fans on his pass attempt, recollects. Now Mutala. Penalty about to expire as the puck's cleared out. Whoa, out offside at the line, and there's 1 second to go before Johnson can leave.
It's just wild today, some of the pucks that we've seen not go in the net.
Yeah.
Like, you don't usually see those like high caliber of scoring chances.
Yeah, no, exactly, right?
For it to do something, or just hit the post.
Just waiting. It's been a few posts that we've seen apparently. They're waiting for the door to close. UBC wins the draw. Penalty's over. And SFU has killed another as the shot was on, and Henderson makes the save and holds on for the whistle. But
SFU hockey, and this really goes to show, I guess, the support of our, support from community and organizations. But SFU, we have another sponsor. If you have a sweet tooth, you're in luck. Ross's Chocolates. And Ross Chocolates, another a chocolate place in Port Coquitlam, offers delicious, no added sugar chocolate.
You know, I hear a lot of people, they like chocolate, but, less sugar. So that's your place, I guess.
Healthy chocolate.
Yeah. But holiday pounds don't count, right, Austin? Now battle behind the net. Douse gets it back to Keon. Cross ice, whistle goes, net off. Now, you may be watching, if you're a UBC fan or U Sports fan, and you've never really watched a game at Bill Copeland Arena. I'm here to tell you, the net comes off a lot. This is not normal, or not new, excuse me. This is very, very normal.
Yeah, sometimes it definitely comes inconvenient. Comes in a convenient timing.
We've seen quite a few goals get called off because of just random get got off. But wouldn't be Bill Copeland without it. Faceoff was won back by UBC. They tried a shot. It was blocked by Chin. Now back to the point. Smith thought about it. Takes a shot. Tip deflected. Puck's everywhere. How did that not go in? Doust wasn't able to control it, and it went away. And now dumped in. Orchard trying to get around Lambos. He almost beat him. Through a check. And now Smith plays it ahead to James Form for UBC. Puck goes past Doust. And now Robinson. Chu. Back to Robinson. He's got a little space here. Keanu Robinson's coming in. He'll shoot. Save made by Luding. And he'll hold on for the whistle. 5:27 to go in this second period. And Brom had a bit of a bump on Luding, and UBC not a fan. I always think it's quite funny how quickly they are to defend the goaltender.
Oh, I think that's always a good way.
You can't touch him. You can't breathe on him.
Yeah, I don't want to get anywhere near it. Yeah,
but that's any
you have
team.
a restraining order.
That is any team. Doesn't matter what hockey game you're watching. Goalies are off limits. UBC, bit of a scramble draw, and they are able to get it out. And now Robinson. Taylor Shaw dumped in. Ward was trying to chase after it. Taylor Shaw, lost control. But a good job there to slow the play down, and a great job by Chu, who's back out after taking that shot block. Making good defensive plays. Off the boards, Lacasse is a little too far to reach on the bank pass. And now Rask being watched by Taylor Chow. Off the boards, Karamish just steps up. Lost it, Rask stops, finds Form. Williams chipped it high. Rask. Lost control of it, and SFU has it behind their own net. It's Karamishtif. Chu. Being watched by McNabb, plays it back to Karamishtif. Now Karamishtif, long pass. Brahmed tried to tip it in. I think he did tip it, but hit the skate of Noah Form. And UBC gains control. McDonald. Stretch pass, tipped down by Atkinson. Run around Henderson. Orchard, able to get it out of SFU, but only to the red line, where Pouliot will send it back down. Henderson leaves it for Karamishtif, who got checked. Puck's cleared, not out, and a slap shot went wide. Now McNabb. Battling near sideboards. Trying to cut into the middle, but SFU's not letting him. Goes around to the point. Tried to leave it for Smart, but it's given away. Now Bromhead's going the other way. Bromhead into the middle. Oh! Tish got just offside as the pass was a little behind him.
Well, that was tough.
And the chance goes away.
You could see Bromhead was pretty disappointed.
Yeah, he wanted that one. As shots are 26-17 in favor of UBC. 3:41 to go in this period. 2-1 for the Thunderbirds. Buddy Johnson comes in, he shoots, saved by Luding. Utala tried to get it out, kept in by Cross. Near side corner, Johnson plays it behind the net. Ryan Pouliot's able to get it to Matala. He'll shoot over the net. Whoa, checked. SFU stole it away. Now it's played ahead. And Smart plays it over to Keon. Near side, long pass to Whoa. He enters the zone. Tries to throw it into the middle, hit a couple skates, and Hilton controls. Chin went under his stick. Smart gets away the check of Johnson. Just gets it past Wicks. And now Smart still has it. Into the middle. Whoa, nice move. Sam Whoa over, scores. Nice moves by Sam Whoa, feeds it over. I think that's Kindry. And UBC extends their lead to 2. It's 3-1.
There's been a lot of chances period. SFU, to their credit, has done an admirable job, I think, of hanging in. But you know, you take away a few posts, and you know, score's going to be a little bit higher.
Could be.
But UBC's just been dangerous all night, and you know, a couple of those chances are bound to go in.
Yep. It'll be a Liam Kindry goal, who's played all 18 games for UBC. He's got 9 points. On assist from Huo and Smart. And the puck off the draw enters the UBC zone, and Wicks is right there. Puck was in the air. He's unable to control without getting hit. Lacasse then tried. Now Sandu plays it off the boards. And he finds James Form. Form into the middle. Big check. That was Ben Ward, who's not the tallest guy you'll ever meet, but he knows how to throw the weight around. Chu comes in, helps. Now the puck's cleared into the far corner. Or sorry, near side. Far corner from where they are. Keon. Waiting for things to happen, changes to happen. Passes it over to Lambos. Check by Tishka. Into the SFU zone, Orchard. Gets around McIndoe, and then Lee poke checks it. He'll chase after McDonald. SFU has it. Orchard. Over to Lee, back to Karamishtif. Around the boards, near side. Orchard. Wasn't able to control it. Tishka doesn't keep it in. As Tian Rask makes a good job to get it out. Now he skates through it, dumps it in. Henderson leaves it for Tishka. Karamishtif. Fan on the pass attempt was Tishka, and UBC is able to hold on to the puck as we enter the last minute of play in the second period. Lee tried to get it in deep, hit the skate of Smith. UBC has a chance here. He finds Williams coming in. UBC gloves save Andrew Henderson. A good chance there from Josh Williams. One-on-one, but Henderson.
Huge save.
Says no. Huge save. Huge save indeed.
Keep SFU really, you know, in this game. It's only a 2-goal lead.
The quote-unquote worst lead in hockey, the 2-goal lead. Unless you're the Canucks. That's just fact. As the shot on by UBC, save made. Back to the point. Pouliot. Down low. McNabb spins. Back to the point. Mutala, cross ice form. Down to Atkinson. Under 30 seconds to go in this period. Cross. Poke checks it only as far as a UBC player. Now Form. Shoots it in, given away, and now given away again as UBC maintains control in the zone. McNabb. Back to Douglas. Shot on by Atkinson, it's wide. Henderson might have got a piece of it. Puck ends up at the point. Pouliot will take a shot, he fans on his shot. And turning around as Brahmed clears it away, buzzer sounds. A pretty good period for SFU. Unfortunately, a couple goals added by UBC.
Yeah, UBC's just been dangerous. You know, we've seen so many chances by them. By the same measure, SFU still very much in it. I don't think, you know, just knowing the caliber of the competition, I don't know if you're too down as an SFU fan to see them down 3-1. But, you know, big chance to do something in the third period.
And we will see you in that third period, just under 15 minutes here from Bill Copeland Arena. Good evening, welcome back inside Bill Copeland Arena here for the third period between SFU and UBC in this exhibition series. 3-1 the score after 2 periods, but it's been a good game. It's been an entertaining game.
You know, SFU, they've played hard. You know, they started out the game really strong. UBC is a really strong team, so it's been tough. UBC's had probably quite a few chances they haven't actually converted on. But it's been an exciting game for the crowd, you know, for fully, you know, fairly full house. Maybe, you know, probably not, I guess, full, but, you know.
Well, I wouldn't say sold out, but it's fuller than I've ever seen it.
It's definitely a pretty good crowd. Let's do a little bit of a scoring summary. Sam Woe opened up the scoring, 4:46 into the second period. It was all UBC. Woe with an assist on Kendra's goal to make it 3-1 for UBC, to really give them that cushion for their lead.
I think an interesting note for SFU, though, is they are 4 for 4 on the penalty kill.
Yeah, they've been strong, and that first, especially that first UBC power play, that was, if you're an SFU fan, your heart must have been beating at the end of that first period. But SFU's killed them off. You know, I think SFU's put in a really good effort tonight. And
they sure have. As this should be a really fun third period. But you're your SFU coming out. U Sports team, this third period, you're down 2. What are you doing?
You know, just try and make stuff happen. I guess, you know, you can't force too much. Like, you don't want to, you know, allow UBC too many more chances. UBC's look pretty deadly, but obviously you've got to make something happen pretty soon, in pretty short order. SFU, they've had a lot of good chances tonight. Definitely feeling like that one earlier, Justin Lee could have, you know.
Yeah, yes. Our stats person Marissa's pointing out the water bottle that was thrown diluting exploded on impact. So he didn't have any water, so now they got us, you know. We got to make sure your goaltender's got water, right?
Stay hydrated.
Third period. Face-off won back by UBC. Jonathan Smart feeds it ahead to Form. Goes around the boards into the middle. Sandu takes a shot. Hit a leg in front and deflects out of play for a whistle.
Definitely lucky there to, I think, maybe just a foot or something got in front of it, but for SFU, that was a pretty dangerous lane for him to have a shot. And
right in the slot, right in the slot. But a good get in front of. Face off to the right of Henderson. Shots are 30-18 in favor of UBC, as they really poured it on in the late half of that second period. Puck was played back to the point, but it went under the stick of Coltolero, so it didn't get out. Now Sandu. Checked by Cross. James Form follows up. Now SFU has it, unable to get it out. Logan Doust into the middle. Form unable to control it, now he does. Gets it down to Sandu. Shoots, pad save by Henderson. Off the boards and out. And Orchard will chase after it. Pouliot gets there first for UBC and plays it back out. Into the SFU zone, Karamishnev, cross ice, Tishka. Had to be quick there. Unable to get it past the stick of Sandu. And now Lacasse throws the body. Orchard trying to get it. McDonald clears it away to the far side. Smith sends it down. And Karamishnev will skate after it. Karamishnev waiting for things to set up. As Ward, Berg, and Lacasse are out there. As the puck was shot directly on Looting and he's able to hold on. Now some rough stuff's happening. And I'm not too sure if this is going to be a 1 or a 2. see how the
I had my eye on the goalie after a long shot, and I kind of missed what really set this off.
Well, I don't know what really happened, but McDonald just kind of grabbed, I believe it's Ben Ward, and just kind of rode him right into the boards. And I think SFU's going to get a power play out of it. Not really a great idea, I suppose. But nonetheless, SFU will get their third power play of the game.
It'll be interesting to see what they do. I thought, you know, obviously they didn't convert on the first 2 power plays, but I thought they looked really strong.
I think it's a roughing call against Connor McDonald.
You know, just right at the right time too, right? Pretty much right what the doctor ordered.
Yep, pretty much. Just over a minute and a half into the period. SFU's trying to claw back into this one as Ledyard. Puck dumps down. I think it took a deflection and went out of play. Lacasse and Lambos going at it. And the referee's having none of it. As then Bromhead's taken down. This is getting chippy. So Lacasse and Johnny Lambos are going to be going off for 2. Coincidentally, I think SFU will still have the power play.
Yeah. Hilton coming on for Lacasse.
Ledyard won the draw. Now that aforementioned Garrett Hilton. Bromhead, Wicks, tried to find it in the middle. Whoa. Ooh. As it was cleared away. Right into the UBC bench by Rask.
Bit of a slow start to this power play for SFU.
Just a bit. Well, now got a face-off inside of the zone. Face-off's one back. Karamishov at the point. Into the middle, shot tipped, goes over the net. Bromhead behind the net over to Ledyard. Wicks wanted the one-time chance, has to take it off his skate, fumbles it, but he's able to get it back behind the net. Hilton. Checked by Noah Form. Bromhead in to help out. Ledyard. Ledyard has it. I think they're trying to get it somewhere to the point. They do. Karamishev's there near side. Cross ice Wicks. Hounded by Douse. Wicks finds Ledyard. Bromhead, one-time chance, puck's loose, puck's still loose. And Luding's able to fall onto it and hold on for the whistle. .102 to go in the penalty to McDonald. Near side, McNabb hacks at it, ballooning out into the neutral zone. Chin skates back to his own end. Kyle Berg, uh-oh.
A little bit of a scary play there.
Not what you want to do, as Sandu was hounding Berg and he lost control of it. And that's the way she goes. So Henderson has to hold on and a face-off in the SFU zone. SFU starting out Orchard. Dumps it in, chases after it. Fans on his pass attempt, and now UBC's got it, and they clear it down with 25 seconds to go in the penalty. One last chance for SFU as Orchard skates in, loses control, puts it down in deep. Robinson meets it on the other side, backhands it. Couldn't get it past Keon. McDonald's out of the box. We're back to even strength here. Now into the middle. Wicks was there, but he had to take it on his backhand. And the puck's cleared out and down, and that's going to go right on Andrew Henderson, so icing's waved off. A pretty good clearing attempt. If you could make a clearing attempt a good play. Puck was set down. Luding tried to control it, went over his stick, but UBC's able to get possession of the puck. Now Douglas goes down. Ben Ward goes down. Now another player goes down. Hitting. Robinson shoots, scores!
Huge goal.
Keanu Robinson on the left side goes high blocker. He cuts the lead to 1. It's 3-2.
Just a perfect shot.
One of those weird ones. It's just, you think nothing of it, and then all of a sudden it's in the net.
It wasn't necessarily like a shot from an angle that you really were thinking would go in, but he just picked the spot perfectly. And
Keanu Robinson, he's got 1 goal on the year in the regular season of the BCIHL. It won't count as his second, but it's a big one. As they cut the lead to 1. UBC wins the ensuing faceoff, and they get it down in the SFU zone. Nope. They announced Matt Tishko with the goal. That was Keanu Robinson, 100%. Wicks gets an assist. I'll believe them on that one, but it was definitely Keanu Robinson's goal. As McDonald plays it back into the SFU zone. They had the touch up, so Cross is able to gain control of the puck. Orchard tries to slap it down. It goes past Ledyard. McDonald picks it up. Form finds Mutala. Checked. Now him and McDonald get their signals crossed, and Mutala pulls it away. Mutala being walked by everybody, gets through, gets to the red line, and dumps it in. Tishka checks, and now Wicks is able to come away with the puck. It misses Hilton, and UBC is able to get it. Now Mutala leaves it for Smart. Hilton, nice job there by Garrett Hilton. Now a chance here for SFU with numbers. Cross ice finds Orchard. Orchard drops it for Wicks, following up. Wicks back to the point, Tishka, and it goes over his stick and comes out. SFU is going to change, so Tishka will take a little moment. Plays it over to Karadimishtif. Karadimishtif slaps it in. Buddy Johnson tried to tip it in deep. It went into the UBC bench. And a whistle.
Tonight's third period is brought to you by Mosconian Brothers Landscaping, located at 4025 East 1st Ave in Burnaby.
Sounds good.
A lot of useful businesses.
We are. Local. Key. As Ben Ward comes in, he shoots. Save made by Luding. Now Ward goes in. There was an extra punch on that one. I don't like that. Nothing comes of it, but things are getting rough out here.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of animosity between these two teams. It doesn't take much time for two teams to really get to hate each other.
I honestly just, you know, we all, I mean, you attended SFU, I attended BCIT, but, you know, we all kind of, all the schools have their rivalries, you know, like oh, you go to UBC, oh, you go to SFU, you know.
Big time, SFU, UBC, that's the, the oldest rivalry in the book.
Remember, I saw a meme once where it was just like UBC and SFU battling and just BCITs in the back corner just watching.
Yeah, just chilling. I'll stay out of this one.
We'll stay out of this one. As UBC gets it into the SFU zone, Rask chases after it. Williams ends up with the puck. Plays it to Lambos. Tried to get it in deep. Went over the stick of Karamishnev. Rask continues it on behind the net. McIndoe rings it back around near side. Lambos tries a backhand and unable to get it in deep, and it actually comes out. And UBC will have the restart. Sent in by Keon. Karamishnev's checked. Puck's pulled away by Rask. T and Rask gets it back to McDonald. Cross ice. Smith. Deep. Rask tries to feed it into the middle, and it bounces across the crease. but no danger. And the puck sent down, and that'll be icing against SFU and a face-off in their zone. .13:07.
After today, a little bit of a break in the action, you know. I think next couple games, the 20th and 21st, road games against the Logan Lake Miners and the 21st against the Okanagan Lakers. So a little bit of a break, kind of a bye week next week.
Bit of it,
turns out.
Yeah. Logan Lake playing tonight against the VIU Mariners, as there's a bit of a BCIHL showcase happening on the island this weekend.
And then next time we'll be here at Bill Copeland, of course, will be January 28th. That's a Saturday against, I believe that's against Logan Lake. Another 3:45 p.m. game.
I gotta say, I like those games.
Yeah, it's kind of nice because
nice.
like you get to go to a game, and then you know afterwards you can still do something.
You got
in
your night. Your night's available.
So
afternoon tilt. Don't hate it.
It's not too early either. Like you know.
Okay, here we go. There's a penalty coming up to UBC.
Wow.
But, you know, a punch or two's being thrown here. This is getting...
The refs are just quick to not allow anything to happen.
Well, fighting is not allowed in the BCIHL. I don't know the rule in U Sports, but I'm pretty sure it's the same.
I wouldn't doubt it's the same.
So Atkinson's to the box. Douglas for UBC is also in the box. And Tishka to the box for SFU. So coincidentals for roughing, and then one. I don't actually know what that referee signal was. I do not know what that penalty is. Either way, SFU is on the power play. 0 for 4. Both teams had 4 opportunities. Who's going to have the break? Wicks won the draw, but the linesman said that was not clean. So Wicks gets sent out, and Lacasse will come in and take the draw. Wicks moves back to the point. Ledyard moves up to the face-off circle. Interesting. The referee's talking it over with the scorekeeper. Face-off one back by SFU. It's Karamishtif. Wicks shoots. Puck's loose. Luding wasn't able to control it. Hooking is the call. That wasn't really a hooking gesture by the referee, but okay. And now giving it away, it's McNabb coming in. Into the middle, scores! A bad giveaway from SFU leads to a UBC goal from Sandu.
That's tough. Just when you thought maybe SFU had really a chance to tie it up, instead, you know, a big mistake.
A big one.
Yeah, and UBC's now once again up by 2.
Yes, Jordan Sandu restores the 2-goal lead. That's how quickly it can happen. But no chance for Andrew Henderson. And the face-off is won back by the Thunderbirds. And now Rask one-hands it in. Robinson. Tried to drop it for Berg, and he missed it. I feel like it's just been a couple miscues from SFU this game.
It's just tough. I think there's just no margin for error against, you know, this UBC team.
Berg drops it to Coltolero. Coltolero shoots. Glove save, Luding. Flash in the leather. I like his pads.
Yeah.
Matched.
Those are pretty nice looking.
Just clean pads, you know?
Earlier we were talking yellow or gold. I don't know. I probably did go back. I think I said gold earlier, but I think it is probably
more of a yellow. Well, nobody's corrected us, so I think we're free to make our assumptions. As Robinson, a one-time chance, goes high. Puck bounce right off the boards, but unable to get the rebound chance. SFU is able to keep possession. It's Coltolero. Down low. Finds Buddy Johnson. Plays it to Berg. Back to Robinson. Coltolero takes it on the backhand. Shot's blocked. Goes past Berg, and now Sandu pulls it up. And now he finds McNabb. They already got one shorthanded. Can they do it twice? McNabb fans on his shot attempt. I think it was help with Jersey Orchard stick checking him with 30 seconds to go in the power play for SFU. Ben Ward with some power play time enters the zone. He runs over McDonald. And the puck sent down by UBC. Wicks enters the zone, backhands it to the middle, just a little too high for Ward. Oh, really? Okay, so Ben Ward's about to get a penalty for goalie interference, and UBC will go back to the power play for their 5th one. That was more unfortunate, I think, than anything on that call, but
that's sometimes the way it goes.
Yep. The way the cookie crumbles. There's still 1 second on the penalty to Douglas, so 1 second of 4-on-4 action. And then right to the power play they'll go. As the only thing that's happened is a UBC shorthanded goal. As Huo wins the draw. Williams has it. Feeds it back to Mutala. Or now it's the power play. Right into the middle and right off the bench was McIndoe. And he deflects it wide. Able to get control. Feeds Williams. Finds Huo. Done well on the half wall there has Sam Huo. Now battling in the corner. Poking it around, and puck ends up, and Henderson will just say, let's stop this.
Yeah, I don't want to see any more of that.
As the coincidentals of Atkinson and Tishka are over, they'll go back to their respective benches. Well, Tishka stays on the ice for the penalty kill. Face off. It's one back. Smart. Huo. Mutala. Space. Shoots. Blocked. Karamishev around the boards. Over and down.
Good to just get it out.
Looting. Plays it around to Smart, who backhands it back behind his own net. Mutala keeps it going to Huo.
Pass with a bit of a hit.
He's getting a penalty for it. Now Williams, he'll shoot, blocked away by Henderson. McIndoe, NSV touches it. Lacasse is gonna get a boarding call. And another 5-on-3 chance for 52 seconds for UBC.
Yeah, tough spot to be in. This UBC offense has looked tough all night, and to give them a fairly lengthy 5-on-3, 52 seconds of it.
Yeah, that's not short. As we're midway through the third period. 4-2 for UBC, and they're gonna try to pile on this 5-on-3. Shots 36-22 in favor of the T-Birds. Now Mutala, he'll shoot. Save made by Henderson. Puck bounces and it comes out. As SFU gets a bit of a break as UBC has to touch up. Cross ice near side, Mutala. In front, it goes under the stick of Atkinson. Now McNabb. Cross ice, Mutala, top of the circle. Over to Smart. Atkinson, one-time chance, good passing play. Mutala makes a save. Henderson, shot. Henderson stops it again. And hold on for the whistle with 17 seconds to go in the first penalty.
Henderson's been solid in that sequence.
He has. He's had a good game. Despite the scoreline, he's had a good game. I don't think a lot of the goals have been his fault.
No, it's just been tough. They've gotten some grade A scoring opportunities too.
As SFU's going to go with Ledyard, Chu, and Robinson for their 3. And UBC will maintain their first power play unit. As Mutala Gets it after the draw. Down low, Atkinson. Back to Mutala. Over short side and missed. Was McNabb. He had the net. Mutala in front. Whoa, trying to make moves. He loses control of it. Now cross ice. They miss. Hit the post, McNabb. Just can't hit the net. As Ward's out of the box, it's 5-on-4 now. Whoa, back to the point. Smart. Mutala shoots, blocked by Robinson. Robinson finds Ward. Tries to get it out, he's unable to. And now Mutala, 45 seconds to go. In the power play. Down low, Atkinson, it goes over his stick. He's able to get it though. Now into the middle, off the skate, whoa. Back to Smart, one-time chance. Henderson got a piece of it. Mutala, into the middle. Now back to the point, it goes over Smart and comes out. 25 seconds to go as SFU will change and they gotta do it quick. Mutala still side. Into the middle, shot wide. Net comes off. And a whistle is, UBC's gotta be pretty tired. Those guys were out there for a long time.
It's just been like basically like a shooting gallery. Like, maybe not a lot of like super high danger chances, but just constantly just barrage of pucks on net.
Yep. So the face-off will come to the left of Andrew Henderson with 16 seconds to go in the Lacasse boarding minor. And now Tishka off the boards, it comes out, McDonald loves it before it goes any deeper, throws it across to Ben Keon. Now he gives it away to Wicks. And Wicks will just throw it on Luding. I don't think he was ready for that. Able to stop it nonetheless, but Williams enters the zone, Lacasse is out of the box, we're at even strength here. Shot, Henderson, no.
If they wave it off, they wait. If it's blown dead, it's blown dead.
Yeah, blown dead. Henderson had it for just enough time. Might have been a quick whistle, but
yeah, well, that's the rule's the rule.
Yep.
You know, I'd be
whistle goes.
I'd be pretty choked as you know, the UBC player. That's a pretty quick whistle. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that probably shouldn't have been, but once the whistle's blown, the whistle's blown.
Yep, that is period. Nice moves by Williams. Takes a shot, it took a deflection, it goes wide. Now Rask gets it back to the point. Keon over to McDonald, near side. He'll shoot, looking for a tip. I think Henderson got a piece of it, actually. I think it actually got all the way through. McIndoe, Williams, McDonald. Rask cutting into the middle. T and Rask. Tried to drop it for McDonald. Garrett Hilton intercepts, and now a chance here for Garrett Hilton. Looking for who he's got. He gets taken down by McDonald. And the chance goes away.
Just didn't really quite have enough speed there.
Cross to Chin. Off the boards. Intercepted by UBC. McDonald gets to the red line and dumps it into the far corner. Robinson gives it away. And now Doust. Logan Doust into the middle. Nobody was there. Now giving away to Ben Ward. He's got some pace. Ben Ward tries to throw it into the middle. He'll dive and one-hands it. And it goes over the net. Now a chance here from Ledyard. Backhands behind. Robinson tried to step up. They just get it past it. Form avoids the check. Now Doust pulls it in. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity for the UBC. Doust into the middle. Wide. Sandu. Back to Form. Noah Form shoots. Blockered away by Henderson. Johnson wasn't able to find it. And then James Form found it, but it only got as far as Henderson. He's able to hold on with 6 minutes to go in the third period.
There's just been some dangerous looking sequences all day.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
There's been a lot of sequences there where, you know, if you're SFU, you're like, oh man, thank you, that did not go in.
Yes. Face off, one back by the UBC, and Pouliot plays it in deep. Atkinson being watched by Tishka. Lacasse comes in to help. Douglas pulls away with it. Douglas turns and sends it down. Atkinson tried to find back to Pouliot, and Brahmet poke checks it ahead, and Brahmet's got a lot of speed to burn. He cuts in. Top of the circle, leaves it for Wicks. Trying to cut into the middle and jam it home. The puck's in! I have no idea how that puck went in. but it's in, and SFU has cut the lead to 1. It's 4-3. Like what? Looks like Logan Bromhead's goal. And I don't think SFU cares how the puck goes in. It's in.
If it's in, it's in. Yeah, you're not going to be complaining.
.5:26 to go in this third period, and the lead's only 1. So you're saying there's a chance?
Oh, there's definitely a chance. Yeah, just
Lambos fed it over to Smith, and now Whoa backhands it down. Mutala's wide open. That's not an idea. Now the puck bounces free to Hilton, who lifts it high. Did that hit something? It just didn't go as far. I'm not too sure, but anyway, the puck's now behind the net where Tristan crosses. Berg drops it to Cross. Wicks gets another assist on the Bromhead goal. And the game's a little interesting. Mutala over to Whoa. Tries to take a shot. Was checked at the last moment. Now the puck goes through him, and now Hilton getting a lot more ice time, it seems. Ben Ward tries to get around Keon, but he gets stopped. Fans wanting an interference call. I gotta tell you, I'm just loving having fans here. It's great. Robinson sends it down. Keon being watched by Wicks. Played back to McDonald. McNabb, some stick moves. Now Williams. Checked off the puck into the middle. Rask missed. Straight up. High and over the net. UBC keeps it in though. Williams finds McIndoe. Williams kicks it to McIndoe. Brings it around the board. Smart's on the other side. Chu trying to check him. Puck falls to McIndoe. Williams takes a shot. It goes wide. There's an errant stick out there. Rask, it goes over him. Now it's a chance here for SFU. As there was almost a 2-on-1, but it changed. Now Wicks shoots to over the net. McDonald being watched by Bromhead. McIndoe. Lacasse. Tishka stops it. Lacasse is able to get it back to Karamishtif. Through center, dumps it in. Pouliot around the boards. Tishka keeps it in. Big check by Doust. Lacasse trying to get it in deep. Puck goes high. Stays in. Under 3 minutes to go. But that'll be icing and a face-off in the UBC zone. Oh boy, this will get fun.
SFU, yeah, they've just been energized by that. Like, we're in for what looks like it's gonna be a pretty good finish.
I think so. When do you think about pulling the goalie in this situation? 2:55 left.
Might not yet. I would really want to have confidence that they'd be cycling the puck.
Yeah. UBC wins the draw. And they'll send it down, which I think that's icing again, is it not? It is. By the T-Birds. Am I allowed to call them the T-Birds? Is that like a thing you have to be a UBC to call them the T-Birds?
As an SFU alumni, I won't be gatekeeping that one.
That's fair. As SFU does win the draw this time. Cross one time. Scores! Cameron Chin ties the game. It's 4-4 with 2:43 to go. Wow. Oh, we're in for a good one here.
Wow. Just incredible.
Just what the doctor ordered. One time. Wires it from the point. Cameron Chin, who also got one goal this year. The defense chipping in for SFU. Now Smart. Gets it ahead to Atkinson. Douglas takes a shot. Glove saved by Henderson, and he'll hold on for the whistle. Shots 40-25 in favor of UBC. Man, oh man. Face off to the right of Henderson. UBC wins the draw, tried for a quick shot, it hit a leg, and now Ledyard backhands it out. Douglas sends it down, cross, unable to get it past Douglas. Back to the point. Lambos. Smart sends it down behind the net. Atkinson rings it around. McNabb drops it. Lambos shoots, it goes wide. Smart tried to get it past Ledyard, he's unable. Ward. And Smart keeps it in. Atkinson shoots. I think Henderson got a piece of it. It goes wide. Puck goes back. Not out. Lambos shoots. Cross gets in the way. Wicks turns. Tries to play it out. He's unable to. Smart keeps it in. Around the net. Smart shoots. Hit his own man, McNabb. Now he has it near side boards. Over to Smart. It goes under his stick. Can SFU get it out? Unable to, kept in. Atkinson rings it around the boards again. Chris Douglas can't get it too deep, and SFU is going to list it high and out. They've been out there a while. They're going to get a change. Minute 20 to go. All tied up at 4. Backhanded in. Hilton chases after it. Noah Form gets there first. Over to Kindry. Finds Whoa. So I think UBC is trying to finish this before overtime. Form finds Pouliot. We have entered the last minute of play in the third. Puck's bouncing around, cleared around, only to the point. UBC keeps it in. Pouliot shoots through traffic. I think it hit his own man. As Kindry's feeling that one. High off the boards and out. Pouliot puts it right back in on Henderson after he gets crunched by Bromhead. Bromhead wants it. They're going to give it to him. Stretch pass just over. Icing's, oh! That was a late call with 32.6 to go. And an icing call and a face-off in the SFU zone.
What a great way to finish, just a great game. One that looked like it was maybe a bit out of reach, but now with 32.6 seconds left.
Timeout. I'm assuming, yeah, SFU is calling the timeout, but I mean, either team could have called the timeout there, really. 32.6 to go.
Yeah, if you're UBC here, you're definitely maybe a little bit nervous. You just, allowed a couple goals. Mm-hmm. And, it always feels like in overtime, just anything can happen. So if you're UBC, you just kind of want to go in, quickly end this.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd firmly say we're probably already technically in overtime and like a next goal win situation. Here comes the faceoff. It'll be to the left of Henderson. Hilton wins a draw and backhands it, he gets it out. Matthew Smith. For UBC, finds McDonald. Feeds it up to Williams, who plays it into the far corner. Rask skates onto it. McIndoe's trying to help it out. Rask ends up with the puck again. Back to McDonald. Under 10 to go. Smith. Williams shoots over the net. Puck bounces. Stays out. Now trying to feed it in the middle. Tishka's trying to get it. Puck ends up. It's battle into the corner. Back to the point. McDonald takes a shot. It goes wide. Buzzer sounds. We're going to overtime between SFU and UBC. Could you ask for anything better?
I don't know if a lot of people, myself included, had overtime drawn up on the bingo card this morning.
Well, if you did, dab that spot. As we're going to overtime, it'll be 3-on-3, I'm assuming. Oh. Everybody's getting their money's worth here.
It's a great game. This is like as good of a SFU UBC game. I guess to bring it back, like I said, I was at the Schrumble. What a great thing that was such a competitive game. Yeah. And now to see SFU, UBC, the hockey teams, one that, maybe going in, you didn't really see SFU having as much as much of a chance going in, and they took it to overtime.
Yeah.
And just, it's going to be winner takes all.
5 minutes, 3-on-3. SFU's had some pretty good luck in overtime this year in the BCIHL. As we'll see who can take home the victory in this well, not BCIHL, BC University hockey competition, I guess. SFU lost to Trinity Western on Monday. As UBC goes with Whoa, Mutala, and Smart, SFU counters with Ward, Orchard, and Robinson. Smart's trying to get in early, feeds it into the middle. Nobody was there. Mutala follows up. Being checked by Robinson. He gets around Robinson. Mutala back to Whoa, scores! Sam Whoa! One-time chance on the feed from Mutala, puts it past Henderson. And just 19 seconds in, UBC takes this one 5-4.
Well, that was quick.
19 seconds in. And UBC will take home the victory after a really fun game.
Yeah, that was just great entertainment. I don't know if I had in my cards it's going to be that great of a game. You knew from just the atmosphere of how many people are going to be here that it was going to be, a bit more intense than usual, but.
Well, we've seen enough of these games where they've ended very poorly for SFU, but I think it shows where the program is right now.
Yeah, no, this is the year. Well, they've had a U Sports win. They've had a Div 1 win. UBC,
to overtime.
A top, long-time U Sports team. They took them to overtime. I think you're kind of a bit stung that the result, at the end, just after all that energy, didn't turn out to be a win. But I think objectively, you have to be SFU. You have to look at that as a pretty good game.
Oh, for sure. I don't think you can take anything away from this SFU team, as SFU is a hockey school.
Oh.
And they're proving it to everybody.
I wrote them in the wrong order. Wrote them in the wrong order.
As here we go, as we wait the handshakes, referee handshakes. We'll get our 3 stars soon enough. SFU saluting the crowd, a great crowd tonight. I cannot overstate that enough. This was a fantastic crowd, and we hope to get more of these as the season goes on. As UBC takes this one 5-4 in a thrilling overtime game. SFU's next game, I guess, against Logan Lake in 2 weeks, and then at home 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a layoff.
Yes, yes. As we await the 3 stars from our man, Don Andrews. Not too sure what's happening here. We await what happens. He's holding the mic. I just want him to say it. Just say it. They're chosen by our own Austin Kozakar. A heck of a tough game to choose, my friend. Tough game to choose the 3 stars. As we wait.
Any chance that he is still if
they're making hand movements. I don't know. Okay, so SFU, they come off this loss, but a pretty good loss, if you could say a good loss. heading into the rest of the season, what can they do?
This is a great like measuring stick. Like, I was kind of curious how they'd come in against UBC, and I think they exceeded all expectations. And they're on their way for a second. They want a second straight championship,
Yep.
and maybe, you don't really want to say too much, but you kind of hope for a perfect rest of the season.
Yes. Okay, so confirmed they're not going to announce them, but we have 3 stars, so I'm going to get you to tell us, and all the listeners out there, viewers.
Okay, so we're going to start out. I'm going to actually, because I can go on the fly, I can actually revert them a little bit. Our 3rd star of the night is number 92 from SFU, Ben Ward. I just thought that first goal really set the tone of what was going to happen. Our 2nd star of the night, Cameron Chin from SFU, number 27. Really, really great just to tie up the game.
The tying goal.
And our 1st star, from number 21 from UBC, Sam Woe.
Had a great game.
Had a great game, and then of course the game winner in overtime.
Good picks from our Austin Coast car. We're done here from Bill Copeland on this Friday night. We'll see you real soon on January 28th. Be sure to tune in again on YouTube. I'm going to say it. We're manifesting here. We'll see you again very soon.